Donald Trump's son is right here to go on the record. Eric Trump's father is not only a billionaire businessman, but right now with the latest poll numbers, his father, Donald Trump, is closer than any other American to walking into the White House and running this country. So, what's it like to have the Donald for a father and to work side by side with him? Eric Trump is Executive Vice President of Development and Acquisitions at the Trump Organization, and he joins us. Nice to see you, Eric.
Hey, Greta, how are you?
Very well. So your father says he's a strong negotiator. You work with your father. Give me an example, what he means by that.
He's the greatest. I mean, I've seen him my whole life. I sit across the table from him every single day, and there's no one better. I mean, he's incredibly quick. He's incredibly practical. He likes to keep things simple. He likes to get things done. He can cut through red tape. I mean, he's an amazing man, and we've seen a lot of great negotiators. We deal with them every single day, and there's no one better than he is. And, he'd be an amazing president for this country.
All right. Growing up, was he the disciplinarian in the family?
Yeah, listen, I mean, he never let us get out of line. He made us work. He instilled really great values in us. And listen, we were the last, family that was ever going to be caught dancing on a table at a nightclub, right? It just wasn't us. At a young age, we were put on construction sites. We worked very hard. We were expected to get great grades. We were expected to perform, and we did. He held us to a high standard, and we never let him down. And he was an amazing father and just a great guy. And he's still to this day, one of my best friends and my boss and my mentor, and I have the utmost respect for him.
All right, at age 10, for instance, was he teaching you how to ride a bicycle or throw a baseball, or were you like out negotiating deals and looking at real estate?
I think my best memories were probably actually walking construction sites with him, right? We'd go over these big buildings he was building, we'd follow him around, and so I think he kind of taught us the art of the deal, just by being with him. But I remember building Lego sets in his office while he was negotiating great casino deals and other things, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, probably a little bit less of the let's go play baseball in the yard, but I mean, he's an amazing guy, and the relationship we have is incredible. And just kind of the family dynamic we have, right? Most of the time, family businesses are total disasters, and what we've been able to piece together, he, Ivanka, Don, myself, what we're doing all around the world. We're building the greatest hotels, we're building the greatest golf properties, and we're just having a blast doing it. And here he is winning the GOP right now, and I just couldn't be more proud.
Do you want him to be president?
Listen, I think the man would do an absolutely amazing job. So the answer is yes. And in fact, I've been encouraging him since even before he announced, to run, because when you have that unique insight on a person, when you see their qualities, you see how good they are at what they do. I think he would do a phenomenal job for this country. And we've got real problems. We've got $19 trillion worth of debt. We've got major, trade deficits all over the place. We've got real problems in the Middle East. We've got real educational problems. I mean, there are so many things that need to be fixed in this country. I mean, infrastructure, by the way, there'd be no better infrastructure president than he'd be, right? He's an amazing, amazing builder, and he's passionate about it. And quite frankly, I mean, he doesn't need to set aside his life to do this. He's got an amazing company, and he's doing it, and I think it's actually very selfless. It's really an amazing thing.
What do you make of his sort of spicy language? I mean, he has very spicy language, very blunt, calls people stupid. He's called people out. He's, he doesn't suffer fools, and and sometimes he punches back real hard.
Yeah, well, he does punch back really hard, and it's one of the things I actually admire most about him. And he can punch back real hard, and I think that's actually one of the reasons people are attracted to him. They're sick of the PC. They're sick of the nonsense. They want a person who will fight for this country and won't be bought by the lobbyists. And he's that guy. And again, I think it's really what gives him his charm, what gives him his appeal, and why people love him.
You said, I think you've been quoted as saying that he won the debate last night. Obviously, he wasn't on the stage. He was tweeting as he watched the debate. But why do you say he won? He wasn't even there.
Yeah, listen, his tweets were great last night. And literally the commentary I was getting on my own Twitter, about his tweets last night were amazing. But I think I had a tough time getting through the debate. I know a lot of people had a tough time getting through the debate last night. And, when he speaks as a person. He speaks not in the little, one-word sound bites. He really speaks as a person. You can kind of see his emotion come through, and I think he's done a great job in his past debates. I think he's won all the past debates, and I just didn't see that same flair last night. I didn't see that same level of energy from any of the candidates.
Well, he's done. I mean, the poll numbers are quite good for him today. I think in Nevada he's up 16 points, in South Carolina 18, or vice versa. I mean, these poll numbers are astronomical. What does he say about them to you? I mean, does he just expect it? I mean, he certainly is a guy who doesn't. He certainly is a confident guy. Let's say it that way.
Well, he is a confident guy. He's an amazing guy, right? I mean, everything he's ever touched turns to gold. And I saw South Carolina today, and he's winning Nevada today, and so many of the other states. And these are really battleground states. I mean, these are super important states. And listen, he just became a politician 3 months ago. I mean, this is a very new thing for him, and I'm just proud of how well he's doing. I think he's incredibly proud of how well he's doing. But I think it also says something about kind of politics in this country today. They want something new. They want something refreshing. They want something that's kind of not the status quo. And I think it really talks to the sentiment of this country.
He gets so mad at all of us, though. He got mad at Fox, he gets mad at NBC, he gets mad at us, and says he's never going to talk to us again. And then we're all sort of like back in the talking business. What's going on with him on that?
Well, listen, I think passion's a good thing. He's very passionate about himself. He takes a lot of pride in himself. He holds himself to a very, very high standard. And he also likes to be treated fairly. He's actually a man of amazing morals and values. He likes to be treated fairly. And listen, Greta, you know better than anybody, the media is not always fair. And listen, when they're not, he's willing to punch back, and he's done that his whole life. And, that's really made him the success that, he is today. And I think he'll definitely do that for this country.
All right, so who gets the family business if he should become president? You've got 2 siblings, and the 3 of you have been working with your father for a long time. Who's going to be the CEO?
Well, you know what? Ivanka's my best friend in the world. Don's my best friend in the world. We really have a great system together. We work hand in hand on everything. We're opening up hotels all over the world. We're building the best golf courses, the best residential buildings, and we're having a great time doing it. So believe me, it'll be a team effort, and, always love knowing.
I guess that's a no answer. I don't get the answer. I don't get which sibling's going to be, step it all over which other sibling. I don't get that. I don't get that.
But there won't be. We've never had a quarrel in our lives. We're really best friends. We do everything together. We do different hotels. We all run different properties, and it really, really works well. And so kind of contrary to so many family businesses, which are disastrous, but we have an amazing recipe, and we're best friends, and we're kind of on this warpath together, and we're having a great time doing it.
Do you think he wants it? Some people just for all their lives they want to be president of the United States. Is he one of those people that this has just come at the right time for him to run?
I couldn't be more sure of it. Hey, Greta, listen, he wouldn't do it if he didn't want it, right? It's not.
But did he always want it? But is this something he really wants, or is this
there is
like a passion?
No question in my mind. Not only does he want it, he's going to win. He's going to take it all the way to the end. I can tell you that emphatically. He is a man that does not lose. Everything he touches turns to gold. He does not lose. And believe me, Greta, he's got a great life. He's got a great business. We're doing great things. If he didn't want this, if he wasn't into it, he wouldn't be doing it. It's a grueling race. Believe me, the politics it's a tough business, as you know better than anybody else. He wants it. He's going to win it, and he's there to take it, all the way through.
Eric, thank you for joining us. Hope you bring your brother and sister back next time, or make them come talk to us, will you?
I absolutely will. Great being with you, Greta.
All right, thanks.